Myself Naveen, and I am going to be presenting. I'm going to be solving the problem using the institute data set. Perform the following operation for the data set that's containing the student personal details, and that student personal details is this that has been saved in the Google Drive. Other one is three course details of text files from 2021 to 2023. So that is this is the 2021's unprocessed messy data. This is the 2022's unprocessed complex messy data, and this is the 2023's unprocessed complex messy data. So these unprocessed messy data of three text files should be pre-processed before analyzing the data. After that, I'm going to be performing this following sub-questions: creating clustered column chart, creating a donut chart, creating a cluster bar chart, creating a card, and creating two cards at the end, as per mentioned over here. So I'll start by running a code. So this code is the first code in order to mount Google Drive. It can be simply thought as you're plugging in a device to connect the device. So it's like this Google Colab is going to be connected towards my Google Drive. For that, I'm going to be using this code to mount the Google Drive. So as I run this, a pop-up box will appear. The pop-up box asks, permit the notebook to access your Google Drive files. So I'm going to be clicking on connect to the Google Drive. As I click on connect to the Google Drive, an authorization box will appear. I'll be clicking on my email ID, and I'll be clicking on and after that I'll be clicking on continue. Then I will be clicking on again continue. So as the authorization process has been done, my Google Colab is being mounted towards the Google Drive. The first step is being done. So the next step is to import the libraries, that is necessaries. So the required library they given is pandas, numpy, matplotlib, seaborn, and re. So pandas is usually used for mathematical. Pandas and numpys are usually used for mathematical calculation. Matplotlib, seaborn, and ra we are going to be using for creating data visualization charts, graph, and to make them prettier and more better. So after that, finally, for the presentation for appealing purpose, I'm going to be printing all libraries imported successfully: pandas, numpy, matplotlib, seaborn, re. So as the above code is executed and as the libraries have been imported, the thing is being printed output as step 2: importing libraries. All libraries imported successfully: pandas, numpy, matplotlib, seaborn, re. Now the next task is to load the Excel file. We have connected this Google Colab to the Google Drive. Now we need to load the specific Excel file that is being located in a specific area in the Google Drive. For that, we're going to be running this code. So the code exactly mentions the Excel path: content drive, my drive collab, notebook, student personal details .xlsx. So this is the actual place where inside the Google Drive the Excel file, that is this Excel file, is being placed. That is student personal details.xls. So once that is been loaded, this is going to be printing for appealing purpose. Excel file loaded successfully, number of students, columns. Only first three rows is I took to mention here just for presentation purpose, or else it's going to be a little long. And yes, df underscore excel.h3. So this is going to be the output which is going to be loaded. Columns, these are the columns that have been mentioned in the student personal details: student name, age, contact number, email ID, city, state, issue certificate. Exactly like that, the output came. What is the column? Student name, age, contact number, email ID, city, state, issued certificate. As I mentioned previously, to only load the first three rows, they have only loaded the first three rows. First three rows have only came in the output. That is a student name, age, contact number, email ID. For example, the first one, serial number 0, LA Brown. Ila Brown, age 29, contact number and email ID, city Pondicherry, state Puducherry, issued certificate yes. So this is the Excel file that's been loaded. Now we're going to be loading the three uh, unprocessed text files. The first file is going to be 2021 text file. So once this code is run, the above mentioned code, we will be able to choose the file. So I chose this file, that is ST2021. So once I chose ST2021, the above code also does the pre-processing. The text was being pre-processed as per this column that was being mentioned. That is student name, course, fees, age, email, contact number, date of join, month, year, source file. This was the format which has been mentioned. As per that, the pre-processing was being done. Then again, only three I mentioned over here, only to take three as example, and like that they took three as example, the first three rows, and they gave output. Sample data from the text file. For example, student name, course, fees, age. Ayla Brown, co-CCA, Sarah Parsons, Da Vinci Resolve, Alan Pegg, DCA. This is the fees, this is the age, this is the email ID, contact number, date of join, month of year. Source file is for 2021.txt. The same thing is being carried out for source file 2022, and this is going to be the output. I chose the file 2022 over here .txt. The first three rows was being printed. So like this has been formatted for 2023 also. It has been formatted. So after we format, we go to the question that's been mentioned. Create a cluster column chart, x-axis date of joining, y-axis course. So for that, this is the code that is being created. So this code is being generated with reference to the Power BI's output. So we use matplotlib and we were able to create the x-axis, y-axis as mentioned, month, course, and we are able to mention the color and which all are the courses and which all are the different courses, which all color, etc. And like that we were able to create the clustered column chart. This is it. For example, blue is for Adobe After Effects, orange is for Tally, DCA is green, red is for MS Excel, and CCA is for violet. From 0 to 50,000 the fees goes, January to December. Sixth one, we're going to be creating a donut chart, course preference by age group. So donut chart is a chart where there is a hole in the center. It's almost like a pie chart, but there's a hole in the center. So for this donut chart is also being created with reference to the Power BI's output. So you can see over here style labels is being given. Style label is able to give which all are the different colors to be mentioned, what are the weight, what are the width, what are the border size, etc. So after that center, so this add center circle. So what should be the radius and width for the center circle? Circumference for the center circle has been added through this code. Total in the center has been added. We are taking 61 students with reference to the output of the Power BI. So this is going to be the output that is being generated. Donut chart, course reference preference by age group. 61 students total. So 31, 35, 26, 30, 21, 25, 41 plus 36, 40 below 20. This is the output. So donut chart created, age groups below 20, 21, 20, 21, 25, 26, 20, 30, 31, 35, 36, 40, 41 plus. Then cluster bar chart. This is the output for the input for the cluster bar chart. Summer courses by course name. So course fees data matching your Power BI image. Okay, so this is actual different colors being generated for Adobe After Effects, Tally, DCA, MS Excel, CCA, Da Vinci Resolve. So we converted the course fee into thousands. Fee amount has been sorted, and we are going to be labeling the X label and Y label total fees in course name, and we're going to be adding labels in the K format. Ending is basically print cluster bar chart created, print fee displayed in 1000. So this is going to be the output. Adobe After Effects 200,000, MS Excel 150,000, Da Vinci Resolve 120,000. CCA 100,000, DCA 60,000, Tally 50,000. So cluster chart, bar chart is being created and fee is being displayed in thousands. So it has been mentioned from 0 to 200. The total fee card. A fee card basically it's like one box inside which a value has been mentioned. So what is the total fees is going to be mentioned in the fee card. So card, for example, in this output input, we are going to be mentioning the card background, the width, the border size, the color inside the card, etc. The card content that's been matching the Power BI style. And finally, what need to be generated after the card being generated, the what text to be generated, that's the total fee card created, displayed, the total fees, actual amount. So as per the Power BI reference we are taking it, and the total fee amount is rupees 586,000. The ninth one is total students card visual. How many students are actually there? As said, the card background we made the width, border, color, face color, etc. And card content we are going to be making the total number of students. Finally, we're going to be printing total students card created, total students, and what are the total students as per the code it will going to be generated. So the total number of students is 65 with reference to the Power BI output. Thank you, and this was the solution to the question given over here using Python with the help of the Google Colab that has been mounted with my Google Drive. Myself Naveen, and I'm a student from BCA 5th semester. Thank you.